species-affirming surgery, things that will not happen for 500, Alex. Bill Nye the Science Guy's book.
I'm just wondering when there's gonna be like more species-affirming surgeries. I got bottom surgery, it's great. Love it, fantastic. Having a V is awesome, but like, how close are we to like when can I get a tail? When can I have my ears removed and pointed and put on my the top of my head instead? When can I have fur all over my entire body? When can I have my skull restructured so that I have a snoot? What about like scales? Cause I'll settle for being a scaly. Could get my tongue split, like, could I be gooey? Could I get like paw pads? Could I have my legs, bones like restructured to be like digigrade? What about like antlers? Like, come on, that's gotta be possible medically. How close are we to these things? Scientists, Hank Green.
So we have species-affirming surgery when becoming a woman isn't enough. These are the type of people who are invited to speak at the White House. Someone said, this is awesome, they should do it. Only 18 and older, of course. This solves so many problems. Talk to the doctor in South Park. There was an episode about that. These people will just never be happy with anything.
Kids can't be LGBT+. There's no science. Hold that and watch the clip.
By 3 or 4, most kids identify with a gender, and it doesn't always match the sex they were assigned at birth. And a person's gender identity may change over their life.
And then he concludes with this.
Sure, this might make things confusing for those who insist everyone pick an M or an F. But people, we have to listen to the science. And the science says we're all on a spectrum. Our labels, our fashion, even our washrooms are still catching up to that truth. I think you'll find when we look at sexuality this way, it is more complicated, but it's also a lot more honest.
Yeah, let's all take a page out of Bill Nye the Science Guy's book about biology, shall we? Also, I'm old enough to remember when this wasn't always what he taught.
I'm a girl. Could have just as easily been a boy, though, because the probability of becoming a girl is always 1 in 2. See, inside each of our cells are these things called chromosomes, and they control whether we become a boy or a girl.
It's obvious this is for views, for clout, so that he doesn't get canceled. Also, I'm pretty sure that Bill Nye the Science Guy has a degree in mechanical engineering. Why are you talking about a gender spectrum?
I think we should abolish private property.
Really?
Yes.
You don't think anyone should be able to own property?
I think that as things exist, squatting should be allowed because people own property. Property shouldn't just sit empty, and if they are, they should be seized by people who need them. We should work towards a world where people can have housing that's not based on how much money you have or how much access to capital or resources. It should just be a basic resource. And so if squatting is a means to like obtain that necessary right, that like intrinsic dignified right, which is not a human right, but access to housing is. And squatting as something that's illegal, I think the legality of it should be usurped for the necessity of access to material resources like housing.
That was a whole lot of nothing. She took a page out of Kamala Harris's book on how to construct a string of word salads. I don't think she can even explain a single definition of any of the words that she used in that. Communists hear this and go, hell yeah. I can't wait until she grows up and buys a house. Then I'm going to squat in it and lock her out. Is the same logic applied to other items people own, like a car or a truck, a pool? You weren't using it, so I'm using it now?
Saying biological woman is like comparing apples to oranges, because biological means anything relating to living organisms or biology. And woman is a sociological term. Literally everyone on this giant rock in space that we share is biological, as long as they were alive or once alive. I really don't care if you support trans people or not. I'm just asking you to pick up a dictionary. On this page, I only read studies and articles back to you. Very few times am I ever going to state my actual opinion or thoughts on something, because I'm reading truths and facts to you. If you don't like that, I don't know, maybe go reevaluate why that is.
Yes, this person from the Percy Jackson series wearing horns is only going to speak facts to me. Yeah, I'll take things that will not happen for 500, Alex. I've also never met a normal man who is so obsessed with becoming a woman. Every man that is obsessed with pretending to be a woman has something seriously wrong with them. No normal man wants to be a woman.